Hello and welcome to another episode of Leading from the Front. Today I'm going to start with a question, and that is, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the name Sir Clive Lloyd? Is it a powerful batsman, a great captain, an astute leader, or someone who changed West Indies cricket? I know it's a very difficult one to pick, but to me, what stood out was Clive Lloyd's exemplary man management skills. It's a virtue that is not spoken much about, but it was the most important virtue that he possessed. We all talk about the incredible West Indies side that conquered everything. But remember, when players like Vivian Richards, Gordon Greenidge, Michael Holding, Joel Garner, Malcolm Marshall, and all of them, when all these guys started off, they were supremely talented, make no mistake of that. But they were definitely not superstars. It was Clive Lloyd who infused discipline in them and made sure that they ate, drank, and slept cricket, and created a side that teams around the world could not even dream to beat. It's very important to understand that the West Indies team is formed by players from independent island countries. And it's only in cricket that they come together and play as a team. So captaining a team that has players from different island countries is a challenge by itself. But the towering personality of Clive Lloyd and his ability to understand the psyche of each player meant that it was not going to be a problem. There are some interesting methods he adopted. In those days, hotel rooms were shared by players. So he would make sure that a room never had two players from the same island. For example, a Jamaican never shared a room with another Jamaican. And why did he do that? Because he believed that it was important for players to understand each other's culture so that it would help them in understanding each other better. Then he would always have a bowler and a batsman share a room. He believed that if a bowler did the job well, he would motivate the batsman to get the runs the following day. It worked. In fact, it worked very well. And in a couple of years, here was a team that was terrorizing every other team, not with their vocabulary, but with their game. When there is so much of quality in a team, obviously there must be tremendous ego among the players. Lloyd's next big challenge after building a great team was to manage the ego of the players. Because a clash of egos within a team could mean disaster. But Lloyd was extremely good when it came to managing his players. In fact, during Lloyd's era, West Indies had 7 to 8 world-class bowlers, each capable of running through the opposition. So it must have been a challenge for him to leave out 3 or 4 of them in every match. But it never became an issue, since they all trusted Clive Lloyd. Each player looked up to him, and he commanded respect, not by just being the godfather of the team, but by contributing significantly with the bat and also pouching some incredible catches in the slips. The team dinners we talk these days was introduced by Clive Lloyd in the 70s. He knew how to get the best out of his players. Undoubtedly, Sir Clive Lloyd has been one of the best captains in the history of the game. There have been several captains for the West Indies since Sir Clive Lloyd, but none of them, Sir Vivian Richards included, have been half as good as the great man. And that's because none of them have the charisma or the man management skills of Sir Clive Lloyd.